All right. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to this basic training, nationwide basic training. I am Rob Mamula, along with my wife, Jody, and we are going to be walking you guys through the basic training today. And so excited that you joined us. Want to give you a visual on us so you can see us. That's myself on the left, Jody, and then our one-year-old son, Hendrix. And guys, we've been involved in AdvoCare for about 6.5 years. When I got started, I was a college strength coach. Jody was my number one recruit, and we happened to be dating at the time. But I was a college strength coach working 80 hours a week. Jody was a musical theater actress. She actually had 5 different jobs in New York City when she got involved in AdvoCare as well. And it's been incredible for us, guys, working this business on a part-time basis. You can see some of our numbers there. Basically, within 2.5 years, AdvoCare was 6 timesing the income that I was earning as a college strength coach, and that gave us the option for not only Jody to decide that she wanted to be full-time AdvoCare and stay-at-home wife and mother, but I had that option to do that as well. So we have been stay-at-home mom and dad, husband and wife for the last 3 years, building AdvoCare, and it has been an absolute blessing for us. And so what we're excited about today is really just running you guys through a couple of key things. You've got your distributorship, you may even be an advisor here, and you want to know what's next. So this training is designed to equip you to get into action, to actually hit the ground running and go make an impact with the AdvoCare business opportunity immediately. And as you saw on the flyer, Jody's going to be focusing really on some stories that we have of people that have earned some significant income, what we call cash for Christmas or money for the holiday season. And so we want to be able to equip you because now is literally a perfect time for you to get started and to get moving in your business with this season. And so before you even get into anything, guys, we want to make sure that we arm you with the proper tools, okay? We don't want to just send you out, into the AdvoCare world with no ammunition. So these are things that you need aside from the products that you've decided to order. You need these things to go out and help you build your business. The Impact Magazine, this is an incredible tool. It's under sales aids on your microsite. And this is really what you're able to put in somebody's hand that's going to continue to tell the story of AdvoCare long after the meeting that you've had. The Solutions for Your Success DVDs, these are critical to have not only for your in-home mixers, but also, you want to put that in somebody's hand and maybe circle a story and say, watch this, and I'm going to follow up with you, and I want to know what you thought about that. The presentation books, guys, these can be found also on your microsite under My AdvoCare and Business Tools. You can literally print out that presentation book, or I believe you can just order them on sales aids. Printable stories are fantastic. We're going to go over a couple of those. And then knowing your websites. Guys, probably one of the best websites that you could know, and the 2 main ones that you guys need to be referencing is workwithchampions.com, and that is a site that's designed to help you recruit people, share stories, show your prospects what AdvoCare is all about, and then makerstraining.com, and that's where you can go and really dig into the pay plan and overrides, leadership bonuses, all 5 ways we get paid, and really just equip yourself with that knowledge. How to share your story effectively. We're going to do some key product training so that some of the main products that you're going to go out on the marketplace and impact people's lives with right now. And then Jody's going to talk about how you're earning cash for Christmas. But we want to frame that all with this. If you're looking at AdvoCare as a way to earn some significant income, then you want to set your mind, you want to set your bullseye on these gauges, these daily method of operation. What are you going to do? What defines a successful day here in AdvoCare? And so these are just some gauges, guys. You can dial these gauges up if you want to move faster, or you can dial them down. That's the beautiful thing about AdvoCare is it's really how much and how fast, or how many and how fast. How many people do you want to talk to, and how fast do you want to do it? And you determine that, and that's going to determine the speed at which your business grows. But talking to 10 new people per day and sharing your story, I'm going to equip you with what you're going to say to them. selling $134 of product or more per day, because that's our 2 top selling products at a month's worth, or averaging $500 of retail per week. And that's significant, guys, because you got to think of retail sales is really like seeds in the ground. Think of yourself as a farmer. You want to have some things to harvest. And especially now, guys, you want to think about throughout this fall season, as we're coming up on November and December, the month after December is January. And January is the time when everybody decides that they want to make a life change. They want to, get better physically. They want to have more time with family. They want to earn more. People begin looking for new jobs because people begin to search for change around January. And so if you can plant the seeds now of Advocare, these products, that these can be a solution for people on every front, then you set yourself up, not only to earn cash now, which is what Jody's going to talk about, but how to really build a business that can pay you for a lifetime with some incredible momentum starting in January. So these are just some gauges, guys. Again, these are not written in stone, but these are gauges for you to go off of. And there's some great evidence from being involved in this for 6.5 years and many others being involved longer than us, that if you will do these daily gauges, you will enjoy great success here. So keeping that in mind, remember that everybody that you talk to, we want to give them the 4 relationships. They're going to come into a relationship with Advocare one of 4 ways. Number 1, they may just be a retail customer. Hey, they just want to buy a box of Spark and a box of Metabolic Nutrition, or they may just want to get on a 24-day challenge right now, and they're going to pay full price for that. And they're going to get it right from you, from your inventory, or they're going to order it online and Advocare is going to ship it to their door. People also may come into a relationship with you as a wholesale customer. So, these are folks that want product, they just don't want to pay full price. And so they're going to sign up for that $79, distributorship fee simply so they can get a discount on their own products. And then they're going to enjoy anywhere from a 20 to a 30% discount on the products that they purchase. You may have people that say, I'm interested in sharing a little bit. I don't know if I want to be intentional, or I don't know if I have time, but I'd like to be able to earn a little bit of income. Well, that's a number 3. That's a distributor, somebody that just loves products and wants to share them with others casually. And so this may be, like my sister-in-law who loves Advocare products, and she's got 5 or 6 gals at the office that buy Spark every 2 weeks. She's not looking to build a significant business here, but she loves sharing products, earning a couple $100 extra bucks a month to pay for her own products. And so we love distributors. And then a 4 is a business advisor. And this is somebody really, like you see there, that's got a business mindset. Somebody that really has an income goal, and somebody that wants to put part-time effort into the success system with the potential to earn full-time income. And so really you've got people that are interested in product or people that are interested in the business. I love what Charlie Regis says, our founder, on the Solutions for Your Success CDs, says we really only talk to people about 2 things. You want to get on products, or you want to get in the business. And so we don't have to complicate it, guys. They got 4 choices, but really it comes down to, do you want to get on products, or do you want to earn some income? And that's what we're talking to people about. Now, you also want to know, set yourself up for maximum success. What are the different discount levels here? And so you can see those laid out for you right there. If you choose to simply purchase in, which is what we did when we got started, I took all the money I had left and I did that $2,100 investment to receive $3,000 of retail product, so that I could get to that 40% discount level, because I knew that was where it opened up every way that we get paid, all 5 ways that we get paid, but I also knew that it opened up maximum savings on my own product. And I figured, man, if I can just sell $200 of this stuff a month, at the end of a year, I'll be cash flow in a business that pays me 5 different ways, 2 types of residuals, and a 40% commission for the rest of my life. Now, things obviously move faster than that for us, but that is just a no-brainer right there to invest in at the advisor level. And if you can do that, that's the best, easiest, and fastest way to get there. The other levels you can see there, are based on retail product purchase. So $1,500 of a retail product is going to get you a 30% discount. you're going to pay $1,050 for it. And so your profit margin there you see is $450. 25% discount, significant place to be in Advocare because it allows you to build upon that volume to get up to that advisor level if you so choose. And so that's $500 of retail product. You're going to pay $375 for it, and you're going to be at that 25% discount level again with the ability to grow that up to 40%. So we're talking to you guys today. Really, we're framing everything in and assuming that you are at the advisor level. And so if you're not there, you want to get there as quickly as you can. So what do I do next? Okay, you've signed up. Maybe you're an advisor, maybe you're not. What's the absolute next things that you need to do? You've got your distributor kit, and we want to get you out the door and into success quickly. The number one thing you got to do is get on products yourself. And the best place to start is with the 24-day challenge. And you can see here, everybody is coming into Advocare at different places. Our top income earners in the entire company, they came into Advocare with only $134 in their checking account. So you can work your way up to that advisor position. And that's why we say use what you can afford, because, if we just said you have to get on 24-day challenge, they couldn't afford that. So use what you can afford, but you've got to get on products. You got to be a product of the product, because that's what's going to create our story. And that's what we're going to share with people to be able to earn income. So products are absolutely crucial. Right now is a fantastic time to get started on a 24-day challenge and to begin to gather a group to do a 24-day challenge, because what holiday is right around the corner? Halloween. And I can't tell you how many people just wake up on November 1st and are like, I feel icky. Can I get rid of some of this junk that's in my body? And you have the solution, because you just invited them over to hear about the 24-day challenge. And so they're equipped and they're ready to feel great. Get a 24-day challenge done before Thanksgiving. It's just absolutely perfect timing right now. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about products. Best solution, best thing we can do is get on the 24-day challenge. From a product standpoint, this is going to get you your best results. Look, when I got started, I was a college strength and conditioning coach, and my friend said, you need to do a 24-day challenge. And I thought, man, I don't know if I want to do a weight loss program, but I did it because I wanted to earn income, and they made a lot more money than I did in Advocare. So I was smart enough to know I'm just going to do what they suggest I do. And guys, I had tremendous results. Along with taking the products, I just maintained the workout routine that I was doing and made the lifestyle changes that we suggest in the 24-day challenge. And in 2 months, I lost 18 pounds. I lost 6% body fat. I put 100 pounds on my maximum deadlift, which is insane as a strength coach. But more importantly, I stopped drinking coffees and diet sodas. I used to drink a half a dozen of each a day, and I haven't had it. Absolutely revolutionized my nutrition. Jody, on the other hand, she started out, she was in incredible shape. She was a musical theater, Broadway performer, dancer. And so for her, she only lost 2 pounds on the 24-day challenge, but she went from a 2-pack to a 6-pack, absolutely just got chiseled up, dropped body fat, and more importantly, she cut her sugar cravings. And also she got rid of a coffee habit that was not paying her any money and not making her feel any better. So the 24-day challenge is incredible, guys. And it's really broken up into 2 systems. I want to equip you really with how you can best get the 24-day challenge in the marketplace. And so what I tell people is, this is an incredible nutrition program that's going to help me. It's going to help you lean out, have more energy, and just start living a healthier lifestyle. And so it comes in 2 phases, a cleanse phase and then the max phase. And the cleanse phase is 10 days. And I describe that as gentle and uneventful. Just to give you a story, Jody and I both, she actually placed higher than I did in a powerlifting competition. Both of us placed 5th and 7th, respectively, in a powerlifting competition in the state of California on day 7 of our cleanse. So you can work out on our cleanse. You're going to be eating on this cleanse as well. It's really just designed, the cleanse is designed to put good bacteria back in your gut, get your body absorbing maximally the nutrition that you're putting in, and decreasing inflammation. It's really priming the pump, right? So your body's getting ready to absorb all that great nutrition. It's like cleaning the lint trap out of your dryer. So that on day 14, when we put metabolic nutrition in your system, your body begins to run like a high performance machine, and you start living life in color instead of black and white. And so the max phase is really all about filling in nutritional gaps, giving your body great energy along with craving control, and then dropping body fat. You're going to see that across the board. And so what I'll tell people is you really have two options when getting the 24-day challenge. You know, you can do what most everybody does and what I did and just get the whole package up front, so you're fully committed and ready to start with us. Or if you need to, you know, some people choose to break it up, and we can get you the 10-day cleanse. We can get you the first part of the challenge first. You can pay for that. And then when day 8 hits, we'll talk about getting you that max phase. And that's a great way to go, guys, because, you know, some people's paydays fall on specific days. And so we've just found that that's been a great way to avoid the whole, oh, I don't get paid until this time, or, you know, people not having the vision to see that, you know, it's $195 for the challenge, but really it's $7.80 a day. And so we're saving people money when they get on this. But if you can break it up and you can give them those two options, people love options. And so we found that people choose to engage a whole lot more in this if they have the option to not do the whole thing. What we've also found is that people tend to get on the whole thing when you say, what most people do is they just get the challenge up front. That's what I did. So that's a 24-day challenge, and that's absolutely the best place to start. Just revisiting that advisor level, guys. If you're looking at just 24-day challenges, 3 challenges, 3 basic bundles is going to get you to that 25% mark. 8 basic bundles is going to get you to that 30% mark. And then 16 bundles will get you to that 40% mark. And that's going to give you enough inventory to really go out and create a fantastic business for yourself. Now, we understand that, you know, we're kind of coming up on the holiday season. And so some people, you know, they may not want to choose to get started on a 24-day challenge. They may not want to do a whole nutrition program right now. So what other products do we get them going on? Well, guys, Spark. Spark is absolutely you know, the #1 or #2 best-selling product in Advocare, I guess, depending on the month. But this is one of our top-selling products. It is incredible. And this is really mental focus and energy. So this is for people, I mean, Jody calls this her happy mommy juice. I call this my happy dad juice. Teachers call this their don't strangle my kids juice. I mean, it's just incredible. You know, that gives them the ability to focus. This is really everybody in the world should be on Spark. And so this is a great product to introduce to people, because really all you have to do is take a box of Spark and say, hey, you know, have you ever tried anything for more energy? And they say, yeah. Or you see your friend drinking coffee, you go, hey, try this Spark stuff. I just started drinking it. It's incredible. You know, tell me what you think. And you mix up a Spark for them. They put it in their body and they feel better than they've ever felt in their life. And they go, could I have some more of that? So Spark right here, I mean, you could create a nutritional empire. You could create an income here of a significant level just on Spark. So what does Spark do? It's mental focus and energy. That's what it does. So Spark replaced 6 cups of coffee and 6 diet sodas a day for me. All I do is I drink 1 Spark in the morning and 1 Spark in the afternoon. The next top selling product that we have that everybody in the world should be on is Metabolic Nutrition System. This is our vitamins, but these ain't your grandma's vitamins, folks. I mean, these things, when you put them in your body, you are going to feel it, because, you know, it's made with high science, they're absorbable, and it's based on nutrient timing. You know, right nutrition at the right time turns your body into an absolute machine. And there's 70 pharmaceutical grade nutrients in each one of these boxes. It comes in 3 flavors, M&S-E, C, and 3. And you can see that, you know, M&S-E is for maximum energy. And so, you know, somebody that I'll put on this is somebody that's already doing, you know, a ton of stuff for energy every day. Maybe they're drinking a ton of coffee, or they're a Monster, Rockstar, they're an energy drink person. And they just absolutely need more energy. M&S-E is phenomenal. It's a 10 on energy, and it's a 7 or 8 on appetite control. M&S-C is for that person in your life that's just a constant snacker. Either they're always overeating or they're always eating. And so this is a 10 on appetite control, a maximum on the appetite control, and a 7 or 8 on energy. And then MNS3 is kind of a balance between both of those. It's about a 5-6 on energy and a 5-6 on appetite control. And so I tend to stay on MNS3. I love the way I feel on MNS3. It's got a couple of additional wellness components that I absolutely love. But if you're looking for bang for your buck and you're looking to impact somebody right now that needs more energy, you get them on Spark and Metabolic Max E, and they are absolutely going to have more energy than they've ever had in their life. MNS3, I'll just throw this out there too, is like, if somebody's a little bit sensitive, they're sensitive to vitamins, or they're a sensitive absorber, or they don't hardly do any caffeine, they don't drink coffee or anything like that, then MNS3 is absolutely the way to go. So you want to ask a couple of questions so you can make sure you're matching the metabolic nutrition system to the person that you're dealing with. But this and Spark, this is wellness and weight management, wellness and energy in a box, and a month's worth of Metabolic and Spark is $134. It's incredible. Now, coming into the season, I'm going to brush stroke on a couple of these. These are not necessarily what we would call our foundation products or the things that everybody needs, but this season is a perfect time. You're going to hear people talking about being stressed out, or they're not sleeping well, or any number of things as we come into this holiday season. And so these are 3 products that are incredible. When you hear about, it's not just for moms, by the way, the slide is titled Mellow Mom, but it could also be Mellow Dad or Mellow Anybody. We have a gal that is a vice principal at a high school here in the Austin area, and Oasis and Clear Mood are her 2 favorite products. So these products are great for anybody that is just kind of stressed out. As in-laws come into town and deadlines at work happen, when you hear people say, man, I'm just stressed, I'm so busy, I'm running and gunning, you can say, hey, you've got to get on this Oasis stuff. And if you want to combat, you want to make an awesome combination, add Clear Mood. I can tell you that these are 2 of my favorite products right now, with a 14-month-old and one on the way. I take Oasis and Clear Mood every single day, and I absolutely love how they make me feel. Oasis is a drink, Clear Mood's a pill, and I like to combine them both together. SleepWorks, this is for anybody in your life that's not sleeping well. Either they're having trouble getting to sleep or they're not staying asleep. And so SleepWorks is a fantastic solution for that. This is not a product that I use all the time because I sleep like a baby. However, have some amazing results with individuals that we've gotten on this. A friend of mine that's a real high-powered lawyer, got on SleepWorks and was texting me the next 3 days that absolutely her life is completely changed because she slept through the night for the first time in like 3 years. So those are phenomenal. And then, of course, this is what we call kind of the immune buster kit, or the combat kit that you see here. Again, this is for the people or the family that's always got the sniffles, always getting sick. The cold and flu seems to just be constantly at their house. These 3 products are fantastic for that. Citrazink, these are little chews. On the go, you can put them in your purse. And they're just huge immune boosters. Seagrams, we all know the benefits of vitamin C. So this is just an extra shot of incredibly absorbable vitamin C that's going to boost the immune system. And then ImmunoGuard. A lot of times we'll get on ImmunoGuard just in this season, even before we for cold and flu. This is not meant to treat any diagnosis. However, these are things that we know can help boost your immune system so that your body's able to fight off those things, those cold and flu things that happen during this season, naturally. So those are 3 great products as well that you're going to hear people talk about more and more. Hey, we're getting sick. Everybody at the house is sick, or you invite them out and they can't come because the husband's sick. That's a great time to go, look, you need to get on a couple of these. But remember that the long-term money is in metabolic nutrition system and Spark, because everybody you talk to wants to feel better. They want to feel better. They want to be in better health. And these are the 2 products that you're going to absolutely feel the most impact from. And they're the ones that you want to stay on all the time. So simplify it. You're brand new here. What you want to do is you want to focus on that 24-day challenge. If somebody's not, wanting to do a program or change the way they eat or anything like that, then you want to get them on Spark and metabolic nutrition. And then you also have some other ammunition in your holster when you hear people talking about being stressed or being chronically sick or just kind of under the weather during this time of year. Now, what are you going to say to them? Because we don't want to get you out the door and just start talking about Advocare or just walk up to somebody and go, hey, CitraZinc, have you tried this? You want to share your story. And the one thing you want to remember here is that stories sell, facts tell. So you want to stay away from facts. Facts are things like Advocare is a 22-year-old company. We're direct sales. Drew Brees is our national spokesperson. Those are all fantastic, but they're not communicating to me what's possible for me. So you want to package your story. Here's where I was when I said yes to Advocare. Here's what I saw. What interested you in this? Here's what happened. These are my results. And here's where I'm going. That's key and critical is here's where I'm going. I like to use a 30-second story, guys, on just about everything because, you know, people are fast-paced these days and they want to know a snippet. And to me, your story should really create intrigue. Rather than be the answer to every question, it should create more questions. And so if people begin to ask you questions about what this is based on your story, that's the place where you want to be. And so you want to think of your story as an ESPN highlight clip, right? ESPN has made an entire, television network out of 30-second clips. And so we want to do the same thing with our business. So your 30-second story is you got on products, how much weight you lost, how fast, and an added benefit, right? So my 30-second story is, man, I got on 24-day challenge and I lost 18 pounds, 6% body fat in 2 months. And I stopped drinking coffees and diet sodas. I haven't had a coffee or diet soda in the last 6.5 years. And I just feel incredible. Is this something that you might want to do? 30-second story for the business would be what you guys heard before. We got started in this business when I was working 80 hours a week as a college strength coach, just wanting to make an extra $500 a month. And after 9 months, we were matching my income. After 16 months, we were tripling it. And within 2.5 years, Advocare was paying us 6 times more than I was at the university. And I was able to step away and come home to be a stay-at-home dad. So it's just quick, guys. It's not every nugget, Now, as you package it, your story can be as long as 2 minutes. And that's really what you want to follow up your 30-second story with, is really kind of your 2-minute story. Maybe what got you interested in Advocare. What was your first check? What was your first month's earnings? Some of these are just, things that you can use. I choose to really stick with my 30-second story. And then I might share some specific details on, I got started because a coaching friend of mine introduced it to me. Okay. The main thing is, if it's not necessary to say, it's necessary not to say it. All too often I hear people say things like, I only lost 10 pounds on the challenge. Well, that's awesome. So only is really not something that's necessary to say. Also, the general, where you were, like your actual location doesn't really matter. Or when you're sharing your story, and let's say that I signed you up, I was your sponsor. Nobody really cares that that Rob signed you up. You just want to let people know, hey, my friend introduced me to this and I saw them earning some great income. So I thought I'd look into it. And that's about it. The number one thing I want you guys to see on this one is do not say. So things that you cannot say is I'm on track to, and then project an earnings. Okay. There's no guarantee of earnings here in Advocare. You can tell people exactly what you earned last month, and then you can tell them what you're planning on doing with it, or what this is going to allow you guys to do. You also don't want to say I'm averaging XYZ amount per month. I'm just going to tell you guys this. As you begin to earn income in Advocare, and even in the very beginning, nobody really cares how much money you earn. They want to know what's it allowing you to do. And so for us, it allows us to be stay-at-home mom and dad and get to pour time and effort into our family. And that's more important than the dollar amount that came into our household last month. Okay, so you've got your story here. How long, how much, added benefit, right? Start with the product side, what happened for you on products, and then start with the business side. Hey, I got started, a week ago. I've already made $200 in this. You've got to check it out, okay? But you want to make a physical list. And I want to encourage you guys, if you're watching this right now, pull out a sheet of paper and actually start writing down names. And the best way to do this, guys, is just open up your cell phone to your contacts, start at the letter A and go all the way to Z, and just ask yourself, who is this person? How do I know them? What circles do we run in? You know, what is of interest to them? What do they do for a profession? What have we talked about recently? What might be a solution for this person when it comes to Advocare? And so understanding that 85% of that list is going to start with products. So that's a win. You know, if we can get them on products and they buy it at retail, we're going to follow up. They're going to become a wholesale customer. Wholesale customer leads into a distributor, and a distributor will sometimes lead into a business builder. And then understand that 15% of that list, and this is just a rough estimate, is going to come in as business-minded people because you're business-minded, right? And these are people that buy into you, people that are close to you, people that know your character. And so, you know, if you have strong influence, that side might be a little bit quicker and that might come to you a little bit faster. But just understand that, you know, people need to get on these products. They need to experience them a lot of times before they become business builders. So just getting somebody on a box of Spark and Metabolic, that is a win. Okay. So you want to make that list, make it big, guys. Your list should have at least 100 names on it. And this is what employs you on a daily basis, because remember, you're building this business with discretionary time. So we want to free up as much time in your brain to just go out and impact people, doing the things that actually move the ball down the field. So make that list. And then you want to make contact. This is the first step. And for some people, it's the most difficult step, but you know, really, this shouldn't be a problem. I want you guys to think about this. You're taking something, Advocare, that is of value to you, and you're sharing it with somebody that you care about. And if you come to the table with that in mind, that this just may be a solution for that person, you're always going to come across with the right heart, and you never have to worry about, you know, contacting people or what they're going to think, et cetera, et cetera. What you need to be worried about is what if you don't make the first contact with them, okay? Main thing here is everything starts with a phone call or an in-person, you know, hello. Not an email, not a text, and not a Facebook post. Guys, one of our guiding principles is that we will set the standard for excellence in direct selling. And so can people hear your heart in a text message? No, they cannot. Can they hear your heart in an email? Not like they can with your voice. And can they even sift through all of the stuff that's on social media to understand that this is a legitimate, incredible opportunity? Likelihood is no. So what you want to do, and this is just a general rule in our house, you know, don't say it on Facebook if you're not willing to say it in person to somebody. If it's important to you, you would get on the phone and call me. I would get on the phone and call you. So Advocare is important to you. Don't leave it up to a third-party thing like an email or a text. You know, you want to call somebody and you want to say, hey, I thought of you. You just tell them you're on my list. And then if they're local, you want to connect them with who's helping you as quickly as you can. So you might share your story with them. Hey, here's what's happened for me on products. But you know what? I've got to get you in touch with the person that's helping me so you can hear their story and really see if this is a fit for you. And you guys sit down together. We call that a 2-on-1 appointment. You know, and you do that at a local coffee shop or even just around your kitchen table. And it's, you know, it's easy, it's simple, and it's conversational, guys. It's not, you know, you selling. It's not your friend coming in to close the deal. It's you who know a little bit about Advocare, the person that's mentoring you, that's willing to teach you and train you, that knows a little bit more about Advocare, and your prospect. And we're just going to sit down and have a conversation and see the powerful benefits of Advocare. If you're long distance, you know, the best thing that you can do, obviously you're going to get on the phone, but you've got a couple of options here. You can put them on a 3-way phone call. That's where you call your sponsor or your friend. You're going to refer to him as your friend. And you're going to say, hey, I've got a buddy that wants to hear about this business. And, you know, he lives in Maine. And great, we're going to dial him in and you're going to introduce your friend and you're going to say, hey, you know, Chuck, your buddy in Maine, I want you to hear from my friend, Rob, about Advocare and what's happened for them. And then all you can do is put yourself on mute. This is our earning and learning program right here, because as I'm sharing about Advocare, you're learning, and then you're also earning money because that person might choose to just engage right on the spot. And so we just made you some money and taught you how to do Advocare and mimic the success system to the person that we were talking to. Now, you can also get them on, the business opportunity call, which, by the way, happens tomorrow evening, where they're going to hear incredible stories and they're going to hear what's possible for them in Advocare. And so, tomorrow night from 7:30 to 8, you might just block that out, call your friends and say, hey, I need you guys to get on this call to see what's possible here in Advocare. I'm excited about it. We just got started, and I think it might be a fit for you. I'll call you back at 8 o'clock or 8:30 when it's over and see what you thought. Does that sound fair? Bam. Now you can see there in your follow-up, you're going to share your story and you're going to try and connect them with the person that's helping you. And so guys, now I'm going to turn it over to Jody, and I just want to transition here about, we get paid 5 ways here when we're at that 40% position. And so Jody's really going to talk to you guys about how you can engage now to earn cash for Christmas or cash for the holidays and what that looks like. So you're up, babe.
All right. Thanks, love. Okay. Well, what a phenomenal training. That's so great. I love that we have these opportunities for people nationwide. So, okay. So retail profits, wholesale earnings, incentive, overrides, leadership bonuses. How do we fill our bank account up the fastest? With 1 hose or 5 hoses? Not a trick question, right? Well, here's the deal. Whenever we're talking about cash for the holidays, it's just catchier when I say cash for Christmas because it's 2 C's, so we're just going to go for that. But whenever we talk about this, we have to realize that most of the people that we're talking about or we're talking with, they may have a budget for Christmas. They may have a budget for gifts. They may not, because they don't have any money. And so, I just want to share first some stories from our team. The entering in as an advisor, Rob already covered this. Now, this is what he chose to do. We were boyfriend and girlfriend whenever, Advocare came into our world, and he chose to do this. He literally scraped up all the money that he had, and he purchased his advisor order. His out-of-pocket was $2,100. He received $3,000 of product. So you got that 30% discount, or you could consider that your profit margin to support him. But what happened was 5 of my closest girlfriends got on board with me on about day 5. They said, what are you doing? And so between their orders and my orders, a combination, I got to that $3,000 of retail product, and I got to advisor as well. And the cool thing is that whether it's building there or whether it's jumping straight in, once you get to advisor, you're at advisor for the rest of your life. And you have, barring that you pay that $50 annual renewal, but then you have inventory for new stories. And what better time to have inventory than right now, whenever people are starting their 24-day challenges November 1st, because when are all of the family pictures taken that get blown up into canvases and, large prints? Thanksgiving and the holidays, right? And so you have this mass of people that want to look their very best. They want to look good in that black skinny dress. They want the best for this season, right? They want the best craving control. They want the best energy to keep up with the shopping. They want the best money in their pocket to get people gifts. Okay. And so, that's that. Get to advisor. The best thing about this also is that they do have a 12-month guarantee. So 365 days, you can return any unopened product back to Advocare. And, you need to relinquish your distributorship, of course, but, we're people of our word. So no questions asked. 12-month guarantee, get to advisor, because then we focus on this, and we have to understand how we can get people paid fast in this season. I'm going to follow this up with some stories from our team. Many people have earned $500 rookie bonuses. This is an incredible way to build trust with people that come on board as business advisors. You link arms with them and you say, we are going to build this business together. But first, our whole focus, now that you've pressed the start button on your business by getting to advisor, we're going to earn you a $500 rookie bonus. Now, the simplest way to think about a $500 rookie bonus is this. We're going to need to talk with probably 15 to 20 people. I don't know, it may take 30, it may take 5. I don't really know what that number is. But what we need is we need 3 people to sign up for their distributorship, and we need $3,000 through those distributors. So we need to move $3,000 of product into the marketplace between 3 or more distributors within your first 6 weeks as a qualified advisor. Now, here's the beauty. You just got that advisor order, right? And we're going to get those products into the marketplace. So that's how we get that $700 profit, right? You're obviously going to take some products. So you're going to take a challenge. Then there's going to be that other group of people that takes a challenge. You're going to be earning wholesale commissions from that. So that's how that $700 profit happens. The 3 people that minimum of 3 people signing up as distributors, and the product that's flowing through them is going to earn you a minimum of a $300 commission. And then that $500 bonus is huge. So whenever a business builder comes on board in this season, you got to look at them in the eyes and go, what would an extra $1,500 do for you in this season? Do you have a budget for gifts that is $1,500 or more or less? And, really starting to draw out with people like, okay, what would you use that for? What would it be going toward? Get a picture, get a dream, get into their heart so that you can go, let's fight for this together. So that rookie bonus is huge. Now let's validate it with some stories here. Great friends, Nathan and Christy Brewer, they're in San Antonio, Texas. We met these guys through my sister, actually. And we sat down with them over the Christmas holiday. Their advisor day, it was December 2013. Now they earned that rookie bonus, okay? They literally were, I remember Nate looking at us so skeptical. They're both teachers. He's also a coach. Now here's the thing. I remember their skepticism because they said, hey, as teachers, we don't get paid for 45 days. So December into January is literally the hardest time for us. So not only did they take a risk and jump all in and get to advisor, but then we helped them earn that rookie bonus, right? And literally it was their first time in their teaching career ever that they didn't have to use credit cards in the month of December or January to pay for their bills. And guys, that is powerful. Earning $2,600 their first 6 weeks in AdvoCare was huge for them. And guess what? They're doing fantastic now. And they have a vision because of AdvoCare for one of them to come home from teaching comes April next year. Now, they introduced AdvoCare to one of their close friends named Jacqueline Sumner. So Jacqueline and Kyle, they're in the South Austin area called Buda. And, they signed up around October and got on products. And then literally their advisor order came to their doorstep on Christmas Eve. All right. So do not tell me that people are always ready to start. The whole excuse if I don't have money or this is a season, this is a prime example of Jacqueline had a few people over at her house. She was at a 20% discount. And she had a few people over at her house, and we were talking about AdvoCare. Some people got on products, and after everyone left, we pulled up her volume and earnings, and it said $200. And I said, Jacqueline, that could have been $400. And that was the deciding factor. She said, okay, I'm talking to my husband. I want to get to advisor and earn that 40%. And so this is the coolest thing because they started building AdvoCare. Jacqueline was able to leave her teaching career and come home to be literally fulfill her dream to be a mom and to be there. And you know, that $500 rookie bonus for them was huge because they put that money into savings so that they could go, okay, this is our money pot. This is what we've saved aside for whenever I leave teaching. So that's really powerful. Another phenomenal couple, Kim and John Kelly. Now, Kim and I met, she lives out in San Diego, and we met through another distributor. Now, she signed up, they started their 24-day challenge on November 1st. They signed up as distributors on November 5th. She had zero intention of sharing the products or honestly even earning money at all with Advocare. In fact, she said yes to the product. She's incredibly fit. And she said yes to the products because she wanted to reduce inflammation and have energy for her 2 boys. Okay, because she was working 7 jobs. As a fitness trainer, she's working 7 different fitness contracts, just totally stretched. She started sharing these. She got to that 40% position from sharing Advocare products. And what's so powerful about this is that rookie bonus, they had a trip already planned to Disneyland with her family, and that $500. They earned $2,170 to date. They've earned $38,677 with Advocare. Guys, that is powerful. This is somebody that, you know, started in the midst of the holiday season. And so do people want money right now? Oh, is this the right time? I don't know. Is that people are busy? Stop letting those excuses fill your mind, because that is just not the truth. Our champions are birthed in this season because they have a purpose and a passion to help other people, to help their 4 walls, right? So you got to go out into the marketplace and know that people are ready. They are waiting for you to give them an introduction to Advocare. They're waiting for you to say, hey, have you heard of Advocare? I'd love to share this with you. Okay, so, you know, here's the reality. You'll naturally share what you're using. So use what you can afford, right? So you got to work off of a budget too. I get that, right? But you've got to create a product story for yourself, like Rob was sharing. Wear your colors every day. Advocare has incredible apparel. Get yourself a shirt. You're worth that $25 or $30. You are worth it. Come on. Because seriously, this stimulates conversations and questions. People know our logo. We are so above the radar, guys. But you've got to put your story to that logo, right? They may have just seen that logo around the NASCAR track. They may have seen that logo on a commercial, or they may have seen that logo in Major League Soccer, but they don't know what it can do for them. So your story is awesome, but then attaching it to what it can do for your friend is what is so powerful. You have to listen to what people are saying. Okay, because if somebody says to you, oh my gosh, I'm just exhausted, like code word, I'm exhausted, or I just wish I could take a nap in the middle of the day, that's code for I need me some metabolic nutrition system and Spark right now, right? So listen to what people are saying. If someone is saying, man, this season is just going to be hard, we're not going to be able to go home and visit our family because of finances, that is code for let me share my business story with you so I can impact your life, right? Because if you are talking to people about products whenever they're screaming, help me earn some income, then we've missed the mark. Or if someone's saying like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted, and you just bullet them with the opportunity, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose friends that way. So you gotta listen to what people are saying and listen to their irritations. You know, ask questions. I always say, you know, hey, I think Advocare may be a fit for you. Based on what you're saying, I mean, this is what happened for me, and this is what happened for my husband. I would absolutely love to sit down and talk to you about it. So have you tried Advocare yet? Share your story. Share the stories of others. You got to invite people to hear more. You've got to invite them, right? Because if they never hear that invitation, then they don't know that you're inviting them to hear more. They just may be clapping, saying, well, that's good for you. But when you say, what do you think about what you just heard? then that's good. They can respond to that. You want to give it a shot? Well, yes, I sure do. Okay, so that's retailing your products. Now, on our top selling program, get this. When you are at that 40% level and you are sharing a 24-day challenge with somebody through your website, Advocare is going to pay you $78. So is your Cash for Christmas budget, is that budget $500 for your, kids and family or whatever it is, is it for gifts? Okay, well then we're going to need to move about 6 24-day challenges to earn that $500 budget. Okay. When you look at our top sellers, M&S and Spark, that's you earning $54 every single time that you move those top 2 products into the marketplace for a month. Right? We can help so many people do this, but we can help you in this holiday season. We can help equip your bank account with more money by simply listening and impacting people with our top products. And so let's just tie this all together, right? Because whenever you're first coming into Advocare, or maybe this is your reboot, maybe you've been in Advocare for a while and you don't realize that this season is actually when the planting has to happen. 30, 60, 90 days from now is whenever solutions for people's resolutions are happening. Your champions are coming on board right now in this month because they want to cleanse the candy. They want to look good for the family photos, or maybe they want to have that cash for Christmas, but they absolutely want to have solutions for their resolutions comes the new year. So all those conversations, those one-on-ones that you're having are crucial, that you're sharing your story effectively and you're asking for an invitation. What do you think about that? I'd love for you to meet my friend that introduced it to me. Or maybe you have the opportunity that you are local with your sponsor, that you can sit down belly button to belly button. Or if not, the 3-way web clips, but business flows where product goes. And so we got to get product into the marketplace with retail sales first. Whenever you can wrap your mind around right now, we are 8 Fridays away from the Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's holiday season. We're 8 Fridays away from having gifts in our hand to give to people. We realize that the urgency has to start now. Your purpose cannot wait another 30, 60, 90 days. You've got to plant seeds now so that they're harvesting this whole season. Because what you do now is simply going to flow into Sunday night's business opportunity call, as Rob shared. That's so simple. Grab 3 or 4 of your friends, get them on that call, okay? Get a goal that you can be proud of, that you can say, you know what, I can get 10 people. Then go get 10. I don't want to be the lid on how many people you can get on that call. But you're going to use, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 7:30 to 8 and literally just make those calls. I want you to hear more. I want you to hear these stories, what is possible for you. You're going to hear on this call. So you're just going to do that next thing. That's going to filter into the green. A Saturday training on the web or a local training, maybe the Wednesday night webinar, that's going to be incredible that they'll hear more business stories on that. But that's going to flow then into the red, the next event, the next mixer. We don't get somebody started now and say, hey, are you available in 2 weeks? It's like, what is going on what is the next impending event is what should be going through your mind, because what starts now is going to continue to harvest. And so what is next for you? Okay, if you've listened to this training the whole way through and you're with us right now, you're seeing this picture and you are not registered for Advo Nation, guys, we got to buckle our seatbelts and commit right now, because the 2 weekends in 10 cities all across the nation, this is your opportunity to get trained up by literally the best of the best in the nation of Advocare. Okay, and so there's cities that are near you. Many of you are just going to be able to hop in your car and drive a few hours. That may be right in your backyard. But, statistically speaking, over 80% of the income that's earned in AdvoCare is earned from people that repeatedly go to Success School. And this is our regional Success School. And so you can get yourself and you can get people to this training, and it is going to blow their socks off and equip you. You're going to get equipped by doctors. You're going to get equipped by the leadership training. You're going to get equipped by the business training. But what you see in there, the stories, I can't tell you how many people say, I can't unsee what I've seen, because their heart could feel the emotion in the room. And that's something that's just non-transferable. So you need to commit now so that the people that come on board, the champions during this season that come on board, they're going to say, well, are you going to Advo Nation? And so when you're committed, you have authority and power to say, yes, I already have my ticket. I'd like for you to come with me. So get registered for that in the city nearest you. All right, so action steps. Today, my husband is the best activator ever. So I just learned from him, right? What products are you getting started on? If you do not have your product store yet, that is step number one, okay? So what products are you getting started on? Let's make sure that we work with your budget and we get you started on products so we can get your product story. If you are not at Advisor yet, number two, action steps. How are you getting to Advisor? If you're wanting to put cash in your pocket, yes, you can earn money at a 20% or a 25 or a 30 or a 40% profit margin. But why wouldn't you want to earn money at 40%, right? We want to help you make the most of your efforts, right? So getting you to Advisor, like we shared, there's two ways. You're either going to build there, you're going to jump in there. Either way, you have a 12-month guarantee. And guys, we got to get you to that Advisor status pronto. How are we doing it? Let's make sure we have that mapped out. Step number three, who can you invite to do a group 24-day challenge with you? Many people are kicking it off on November 1st, but it really doesn't matter when you kick it off. What matters is that you get a group of people and you say, hey, let's commit, let's do this. That group, the 24-day challenge app is incredible to implement with all this. AdvoCare has done all the heavy lifting for us. We've just got to start changing some lives. Step number four, how soon can you get your sponsor in front of your first business prospect? I would encourage you that you give yourself a challenge, that it's 24 hours. Who can you get in front of your sponsor in the next 24 hours that is business minded? Now, this person is already going to be in your phone book. They're going to be your best friend. They're going to be your family member. They're going to be somebody that you're in business with. Who can you get in front of your sponsor now? Who can we talk to now, right? Because you got to just get over that hump of like, is it going to be weird? What are they going to say? It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. You just got to get over, you've got to be the invitation so that somebody else's life can be changed. And then the last step, who on your business list can we get to the next impending event? That next impending event on your business list is tomorrow night, that business opportunity call. I hope you have a list of people from Rob's training that you can say, okay, here's the people I'm inviting onto the call. That is the next step, and that's happening within, I guess it's more like 32 hours from this call or from this training. So I'm excited for y'all. I'm excited for what's ahead for each and every one of you. This is going to be a year like no other. So goes January, so goes the rest of the year. And so that starts now. It starts with the people that you know now, the friends, the coworkers, the family that are in your life for a specific reason for you to reach out and impact. Thank you all for being a part of this webinar. We're so honored to share on it. And we love you guys. God bless.